Hello guys. Wait, let me set the mood with some music. There we go. Hello guys and welcome to my review of Virtue's Last Reward. If you're new here, my name's Aiden. It's a variety channel, gaming reactions, etc. etc. Recently we finished Virtue's Last Reward. You can find the full playthrough on the channel if you haven't watched it, plus the 999 stuff since we played that first. Um, but yeah, I'm done. I wanted to give my thoughts on it. Also, little spoiler for the Thursday. Since we finished this series, well, I mean we still have one game left. That will come later, but I did do a tier list on favorite characters from VLR and 999, just as a little bonus since we've did a lot of like the two series took a while to record, right? So if you want to check out what I think of the characters in our ranking system, feel free to check that out Thursday. Though if you've watched it, you probably know my favorite characters anyways, but it was fun to rate them out. But yeah, what did I think of VLR? I thought it was pretty great. I had a great time. It's definitely long, and maybe I felt the length in sort of the middle half of the game, but I felt like the last quarter really brought it back for me. Like I was really excited at the beginning, then it stagnated a little in the middle, and then it just went back up because the last part was like so crazy, and I was so interested in it. Um, but yeah, I guess like question one, did I like this more than 999? I think I did, but I have to like give credit to 999 because I think experiencing it first helped me with this game, because this game does follow some of the same structure where it's a little confusing. But since you get used to it from 999, it's much easier to adjust to this. Um, let's try to break it into parts. Story. The story was interesting. I did, again, a little confusing, but I did understand it at the end, besides, I guess, finer details. Pretty much. I do think because it's kind of funny, we were doing another quote unquote looping game. I guess not. I mean, I guess it was loopers compared to 999, where they weren't really looping. It was just looking into other timelines, I think, right? Um, or was it considered looping? I don't remember. Just as we do a lot of looping stories on the channel, apparently, with Higurashi and stuff. But I think just the structure of making a looping game this big, because it is a long game, does make the story drag a little bit. Just because, and it's not exactly the writing's fault, it's just the nature of the story. So like there's a lot of repeating parts, which you can skip over, though to be fair, I didn't find the skip button until like halfway through, to be honest. Like stuff like when they learn about the rule where if both competing parties don't vote, they get penalized and die. They repeated that like every route, and I think that's the one example that kind of jars me the most, is they literally just never do anything with that. I was so waiting for like a bad ending where a Dio or someone traps you, and or someone traps like a party in, or like someone actually gets screwed by Dio opening the door early. But it just never happens. Like it happens once, but there's like no consequences. So it felt almost like pointless information. It adds tension, but like there's like zero payoff. So there's like scenes like that where they just repeat information. Um and again, they need to. I'm not saying they shouldn't. They need to, because in this game you can start, with all the routes and it being so free, you can start anywhere. So you can't exactly skip information in case someone's first route is that route. So I'm like fine with them doing it. I'm just saying it's a fault of the structure itself that causes it to drag a little. And then there's always this annoying part where they're going over same information. Let's say talking about stuff in the lounge about that newspaper clipping. Um, in different routes, you talk to different people, and it almost there are parts where it's different, but there's some where they're very similar, and you can't skip it because it's technically different text. So I didn't love that. But I gotta say, the story being unique and very gripping once you get into the meat of it. Because you can say, like, the routes are basically like, there's mystery in it, and you're slowly gathering facts for the big finale. And unlike 999, some of the questions are unanswered, which is very interesting. Um, and I mean, like, even now, like, some of the questions from 999 aren't answered in this one. It's a very, like, interesting way to tell a story, and I do enjoy it. I think it adds a little excitement. Like, I'm sure some of them will, like, never be answered, but it is interesting for sure. I haven't really played. Well, I mean, I did say I played a looping thing, but that was more static with Higurashi, while this is free flowing, and I guess the freedom gives like change to the experience. Cause I started with the middle route. If you haven't watched my playthrough, and someone commented like he's never seen a playthrough where someone starts with like freaking 10 Myoji's door, and I'm just like, yeah, he's a cool guy, man. And I think it added a very interesting perspective, learning that that's Junpei very early on, and learning about Radical Sits, because in the other routes they don't really dive into that. So learning about the disease mystery is very interesting at the beginning. It's cool. I'm just saying, like, it has its flaws where it drags a little, but the overall experience of slowly solving a mystery is fun too. So it's a give or take thing. I was satisfied with the ending. I can't say I was really expecting it. I thought the Sigma reveal was really cool, and I feel like if I looked into the story more, I can probably find like hinting that he's an older person. But that was very surprising. The whole plan was confusing, but I get the basic gist of it, and I guess spoiler from the tier listing, but I'm glad they are acting on the plan. I mean, it made sense. It's just that like VLR was like so different, well, quote unquote different in from like, it wasn't like a direct. I mean, it is a sequel from 999. It's just not like it connects, but it's kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it, and I don't know if the sequel is gonna connect to VLR directly right at the experiment, but it would make sense narratively. I will say also for VLR, I think after, well, I might just be lying because I just did the tier list, so it would be awkward if I don't remember, which I don't. But I'm pretty sure I generally enjoyed the characters better than 999. Not to say that I didn't like them. I think I just saw an average. There's more characters I liked from VLR. But not by much. I think this studio that does this game has a very good sense of comedy. I definitely have fun with the jokes and stuff, which, you know, comedy can be super hit or miss. I guess another big point of this is the change in art style from a classic 2D to 3D CG version. And if you know me, I'm actually like a pretty big. Oh, I shouldn't say pretty big. I'm all right with 3D. Like, I've seen some 3D anime stuff, and I know that's a bad rap, but I think it's fine. I don't mind it. And I guess there's like, if we're looking at 3D versus the 2D style, what are the changes besides the general style of the artwork? Because I think it does come down to preference, whether you like this or the 2D. I think the main thing is in 3D you get you get actual animation, like Fi jumping up, like in replacement to CGs. So you're trading in that for CGs. I do think I enjoy CGs a bit more than like animated shots, but I will admit they were pretty entertaining. The Fi drop kicking Dio, Dio getting pinned. Actually, I guess anything with Dio, my favorite meme character. Um, yeah, I was fine with the art. I think I do prefer 2D just because I'm so used to it, but and it did take a getting a little used to, but I felt like after a couple episodes, I was like totally fine with it. Someone told me it's a bug, but Clover's face was extremely cursed sometimes with their mouth always open, where it looked kind of silly. But yeah, in general, I worked good. Puzzles. It's hard to say. Maybe I should bring up a list of the puzzles. I don't like my favorite puzzle was in 999 was, oh, was it the storage room? I remember that just because it took me forever, but I got it like slowly. I don't have an immediate favorite that I'm just thinking of right now. Let me look. Elevator, who cares? Lounge I didn't love, I think. Infirmary I didn't love. Crude quarters I didn't like. I mean, I guess I liked Lounge, I liked Infirmary. I didn't like Crude quarters. Golem Bay I didn't I mean, I liked it. Rat Room was good. I enjoyed the Rat Room. Pantry was good. It was also hilarious with the Clover Alice chemistry. Security Room was alright. PC was really good, I think. Though it's been a while. This playthrough was a bit longer than 999. Laboratory. Oh, Laboratory was good. That was super clean, right? Oh, Treatment Center. No, Treatment Center might be my favorite. That's the one with the mastermind game and the weird clock thing. That was super fun to figure out. And again, I'm pretty sure I did that without any hints, so. Director's Office. That one was kind of janky. Oh, Beautiful Garden. Oh, Botanical Garden, aka Beautiful Garden, dubbed by Luna, aka Luna Garden, because of her ending. That was really good. Actually, that might be my favorite. Just the atmosphere and my favorite place, like Luna. Archives was alright with the creepy lion. Oh, that was the one where I just sucked at math. Control Room, Octopus Room was alright. Q was a really epic puzzle. I'm just like not. If you know me, I'm not great at puzzles. I've definitely gotten better, probably from playing 999 and this game, but I struggled with Q a lot. Let's just say that I freaking hate the dice stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I liked Luna Garden. Laboratory was good. Pantry was fun. There's definitely some good ones there. What else? Voice acting, I mean, I don't even know why I comment on voice acting. I always just say it's alright just because I don't know who the voice actors are. Let me look. I looked at briefly. I know I didn't know this before because I thought Alice was, what's her face? Lotus's voice actress, but she isn't. And it sounded really familiar, but apparently it's Kyrie's from Umineko, which is hilarious. It's also Castor or Media from Fate, which also sounds like it. I really didn't notice it before. Okay, here we go. Oh, I know Kaze's Battlers dice, yeah, because whenever he pops up, Fafo gives me it. So Sigma doesn't even have a voice. What the heck? Phi. I mean, my favorites was Alice for sure. Alice voice was so I don't know. I just like the style voice. It's a similar style to Lotus's and like I don't know, like Alice. Wait, Lotus, like Takano, Miki Ito. I mean, obviously Luna was well, I guess I didn't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure she was what's her face, Akane's voice actress. I might as well do it now. It was way too similar. If I'm wrong about that, then I just have bad ears, to be honest. This should not? Wait. Now I'm worried. I don't know what site this is. Maybe this site is stuffed. Sorry, this is like taking time. I probably shouldn't be, but it's a cute little detour. But yeah, my favorite voice actress was Alice's. Guy, I mean, I love Battlers, but it's too robot-y. I don't even notice. Well, it doesn't put. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Let me look. 999 Akane voice actress. I need to know. This is. I don't know about this, man. No, it's someone else. That's crazy. Wait, that's actually crazy. They sounded so alike. Am I crazy? Man, my ears suck. Whatever. So, I was wrong again. Favorite guys? I don't really know. Dio's was funny, so I'll just say Dio. I love Dio, man. He's he's such a good character. Anyways, we got distracted. But yeah, acting fine. Music, I like it. It's atmospheric. Everyone, if you know me, I like soundtracks that pop out a lot. There's some good one. I love Luna's song the most, probably. What else? What else? Just trying to go through this. Character design, like what's my favorite? Like, I mean, Alice is my favorite drip. So I think I go through that in the tier list with Dio as my favorite male drip. Gotta say the important stuff, right? Um, I guess one complaint about the gameplay, very minor. Maybe it's because I suck at stuff, but when doing escapes, I hated like having to drag to look around instead of just pressing arrows. Like in the 999, you just press arrows to like shift the camera to a scene. In this one, dragging felt really janky. But again, that's kind of a weird complaint. I'm just thinking of stuff to criticize it. But in general, I had a very fun time with it. Puzzles were fun, sometimes too challenging for my small brain, but great time. Characters were fun, everything was fun. Honestly, just a great experience. I'm totally happy I decided to check it out. You know, 999 was fun, this was fun, and eventually I will check out the third game. Though probably a decent break. Like I had maybe like a half a year break or more after 999, so probably something similar, just because there's a couple of stuff on the plate that I want to finish up before taking a crack at this again. So yeah, thank you guys for checking out this review. If you are interested, please consider subscribing. Again, if you haven't seen the 999 VLR stuff and you're interested, feel free to check that out. Otherwise, you can just check out for other stuff. We do visual novel stuff. I mean, there's some puzzle game stuff, more Western puzzle game stuff, but if you're interested in that, though, I will say before 999 and this, I was really bad at puzzles, so maybe you don't want to check that out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If I've missed anything in this review and you wanted me to talk about a certain aspect, feel free to let me know and I will respond the best I can. But that's it for me to now. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future. Goodbye.